at 100radioshows.com, at 100radioshows.com.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222. 222-2222.
STL Sports Central is St. Louis's first all-digital sports network, and it's easy to find on YouTube. Catch the Randy Carricker Show featuring Brooke Grimsley Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Videos and written content from Bernie Miklas, Card Central 365 every day, plus post-game shows after every St. Louis sports team plays. It's all at your fingertips on YouTube and online at stlsportscentral.com. Check it out.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110, guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify.
800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
The countdown to the 2025-2026 Grizzlies season is on, and our 10-game packs are the ticket to your ultimate fan experience. Whether you want to see the big names or just cheer on your team on the weekend, you can save money on a ticket pack that fits you. Choose from 4 different pack varieties or stack multiple packs to make sure you don't miss any marquee matchup or electric atmosphere this season. Visit Grizzlies.com pack to get your ticket pack today.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Let's go, baby. 8:05 in Kirkwood, Missouri. I am having trouble with my headphones again. That's the second day in a row. And you know who's to blame? Me. That's who. What's going on, everybody? Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Matthew Rocchio, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, doing our thing on a Thursday, a lovely Thursday. The weather's going to be better this weekend. There we go. What's up? Oh, man, I get flustered if I can't hear myself. And I hate my voice. Wow. I'm back. Let's go. I'm back, baby. We're on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Go to Lou Info. Type it in. Like and subscribe and chat away. We also have a text line, too. It's 314-590-3770. I'll say it again. 314-590-3770. Text away, chime in, chirp. I don't give a damn. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. And then the next day, Saturday. And then Sunday. And then Monday. And it starts all over again. What's up, guys?
Well, I have to self.
What up?
All right, calm down. I have to self-report.
It's going to be 65 degrees. I don't really care about anything else.
I know, man. It's golf. It's golf weather again. Let's go.
Tomorrow.
Can I self-report?
Yeah.
Because I want to get this out of the way.
What'd you do?
Well, I went to DMV yesterday.
God, here we go.
Dimba?
And the one I go to, I'm not even going to tell you where it is.
Let's let the cloud roll over so you have something to yell at.
No, hear me out. This is not going to go where you think it's going to go. So
So did I.
That's not even where it's going to end up. That's like he always calls me Jimmy the Unpredictable.
Yeah, god dang right I do.
So I went to DMV yesterday to renew my driver's license. I know a spot. I'm not even going to say where it is.
You got to hide those from me. It's a good spot.
He goes
usually not that crowded.
He goes to Deer Creek.
Oh, Deer Creek. Everybody, Deer Creek. No lines.
Yeah, I don't know that one. But the one I go to, they're pretty nice. Usually doesn't take a lot of time. It's not a terrible experience. Although for this one, they had 2 people doing license renewals. Met a lot of really nice older folks in line.
In line.
Okay.
I'm just
Inline.
asking. Yeah.
And I know where that was going. Anyway, took about almost an hour, but there's some nice people around. You're chit chatting and everything like that. I get up there, and I give them I check the box. I double check by going on the website to see what I needed because I always get you. You need this.
Yeah.
So I had. Apparently, they said if you have like your old license is the ID, the super ID one, whatever it is. Like there's two kinds of this one is the ID where it's good for everything, right? Okay. They said if you have that, you don't need anything else. But I brought my birth certificate. I brought a utility bill with my address on just in case. So I get up there, hand the stuff. Lady's like, okay, this should be easy. And she's going and she's typing stuff in already. So we're about a couple minutes in and she goes, wow, I didn't even notice this. Your driver's license expires next year, not this year.
An hour?
An hour.
Oh, man.
That's on me.
That's on you.
But
that's on you.
But it did cross my mind. So I shared it on social media. If you want to really make that an efficient process, you contracted out to Chick-fil-A to handle all DMV offices because they would knock that out and you'd be in and out.
Unless you're in South Carolina and you're a black police officer, and apparently they were really rude to him. They gave everybody else free food in this Chick-fil-A. I saw this on the news this morning. And they were like being mean to this guy, black police officer. And now it kind of blew up at Chick-fil-A, which is very surprising. Yeah. You didn't see that story?
So that one incident means all Chick-fil-A's are evil.
Of course.
And I didn't see that. But I will say that I tweeted that, and then I got blowback from people that were.
What'd they say?
How could you, stand the fast food chain that stands for this or whatever?
What? Like what? The Lord?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, the experience wasn't good because of me, not DMV.
Wasted time.
Wasted
time. Of all places to waste your time, DMV has got to be up there. It's one of the worst. Because I feel like the people just aren't very happy. You know what I mean?
The place I go to is okay.
Is it okay?
Trust me. They're not giggly.
Yeah, they're not smart.
They're not high-fiving.
Hi, how are you? It's lovely out. No, they're not doing that.
But they're not bad. They do a fine job. Except for the one lady who does 2 renewals and then takes a break.
Oh, yeah.
2 renewals, then takes a break.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't sure how that goes. But like I said, the place I go to, the people there are fine. And there's a lot of older folks in there.
Do you notice that a lot at like gas stations and stuff too? Where the line's out the wazoo and there's people hanging out that work there over there, one smoking a dart in the back. And you're like, where is everybody?
I will say this, to treat customers, treat customers like you like them does make a difference in service.
Yes.
And as a customer, and you're impressed. Hi, thank you. No, thank you. Whatever.
It's simple.
It's simple. And you do get a better impression. I wonder if that translates to more customers. I don't know.
Yeah, even like buying foods anywhere, like if that's your place, like I went somewhere, I'm not going to say the name, but she wasn't very outgoing. I've been there before. She knows I'm going to spend money, and she's just not very talkative and stuff. And then something happened. All of a sudden, she became in a good mood, and it kind of balanced it back out. But I'm thinking, I know what I'm getting is great, and it's going to be great food or whatever the case is. But that sits in the back of my head that you weren't very talkative. You kind of didn't answer my question, kind of ignored me for a little bit. That sits in my head, man. I don't know. What's up with you, Rock? What's up?
Not much, Kim. What's up with you?
I don't know. I was at Enterprise again last night.
How'd it go?
It was good. They do a good job with all the guys.
Do you remember any fun trivia questions from last night?
Yeah, you know what trivia questions were with these guys? It took 2
buddy.
seconds. It took 2 seconds. I don't know who wrote these out for me, but I had to write out even more because it went by so damn fast with trivia. What's the Blues mascot's name?
You didn't know it.
You got to be kidding me.
Oh, you're right.
You didn't know it.
Hey, you didn't know that, Cam. You would have got that wrong 3 days ago. You would have gotten that wrong.
It's Bluey, not Louie.
Correct.
You would have gotten it wrong. So don't say the questions are easy when a former Blues player and a current analyst
get out of here and you show your
Hold
ass.
on a second.
Say that again.
I still think that it's Louis.
Yell that again.
See, Cam's coming into the show.
Hold on. And everybody stop what they're doing right now. Who is the Blues mascot? Well, what's his name? Mascot name.
Maybe it is just Louis.
Dude, if you guys got me on this, I'm telling you, it's Louis. You guys, I'm going to be so pissed. Louis, damn it. What's wrong with you two? Were you trying to get me? Were you two trying to get me? It's Louis.
You'll die never knowing.
Wow.
How
dare you do that to me?
You'll go to your grave on that
How
one.
dare you do that to me? I was thinking, that was, you guys said Bluey, and I'm like, really?
I'm still waiting for the Blues to pop up with something.
Really?
I'm still waiting for the Blues
You didn't know that.
to let us know that their new logo is actually a Fleur-de-Lis, not a Fleur-de-Lis. Cam, I'm telling you, your mistakes
No, I know.
are better than other people's actual purposeful ideas.
I need an apology from both of you right now.
I'm sorry.
That's
Cam.
unacceptable.
I'm sorry, Cam.
I thought about it for. No, you were wrong.
You know what I kind of we kind of did there? You know what we kind of did there?
Let me tell you why.
You know what we kind of did there?
Why.
You know what we kind of did there? A little bit like, yoink.
Bluey.
Yoink.
Bluey.
Yoink.
Let me tell you why.
God,
Nice hat, Cam.
that is
Because I don't
hilarious.
call him Louie or Bluey. I call him the original nickname that I gave him that should have been anointed when they came up with the mascot idea.
Bitch fair. What?
Nick Nolte.
Ooh. Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte.
I'm sorry. Every time I think of Nick Nolte, I think of the movie with Cape Fear.
Yeah.
Damn good movie. Then I think of his mugshot. Remember that? With his hair is all, he's all banged up. Louis, baby.
So,
Any other
You guys,
any other
man.
trivia questions?
Yeah, they're like, the easiest questions ever. And then I
Again,
had
Cam, do we want to bring up some trivia questions you've done in the past?
about the Blues.
Are there just all Blues trivia
It
questions?
was all Blues,
Okay.
man. It was all Blues stuff, and they just, they went right through it. Everybody got every single question right. Then I'm like, then
you had to fill.
everyone
Oh
right in 2
God.
seconds, and I had to get creative and think of questions. Then I forget the answers to the questions, so it kind of went off on the rails a little bit.
You're a veteran.
You guys, man,
If you're hosting something,
I'm not. I can't believe you did that to me.
I'm trying to help you here.
Let's get some Blues trivia.
That's unbelievable.
I'm trying to help you here.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
that? Help me.
All
Help me.
right. You're ever in that situation, maybe your co-host doesn't show up or you burn through the questions quickly and you know you got 20 minutes to fill. You go, you know what I feel like doing? Let's do a Q&A.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh yeah, we did that too.
Let's have some fun
Absolutely.
here. I have hundreds and hundreds of editions of The Fight that I made with Randy that have Blues questions on them.
Oh boy.
And I can just dive in here and ask one.
Go ahead,
Ooh. Some of these might be dated. Let me see here.
Louis.
What season was
It's
this one?
Bluey. You got
When the Blues were so this would have been, let me see. So when the Blues were eliminated by the Avalanche in what was that, 2002 or 2022?
yeah.
Blues hockey ref. I just want to make sure I'm asking the right year here.
Cam knows things. You damn right, Rooster.
Yes, you're damn right, Rooster. So when they were eliminated by the Avalanche in the 2022 playoffs, they lost game 4 of that game and were eliminated 5. They lost that game to the Avalanche 5-2.
Okay.
Who scored both goals in that game? For the
No
Blues?
idea. I have no
Exactly.
idea, and I don't care.
Come on,
I should know that. Why would I
that?
remember that?
I don't know.
Why would I? Did Randy get that one right?
Probably Vladimir Tarasenko.
Yeah, okay, glad he did.
Who did the
come
Blues
on.
play in their first 2 Stanley Cup final appearances?
Boston, Montreal.
There it is, Montreal
my bad.
Canadiens. Who's the Blues career leader in penalty minutes?
Oh God dang!
That's a good question.
That's a damn.
I'll give you the options. Brian Sutter, Bob Gassoff, or Kelly Chase.
Brian Sutter.
It's Bob Gassoff.
Oh, Bobby. God dang, my boy. My boy right there. I saw a lot of Bobby Gassoff jersey.
Oh, I like this one.
Jerseys last night,
In the
too.
2019 Stanley Cup playoffs, the Blues won 2 of their 4 series in 7 games. The final versus Boston, in which other series? Was it the Sharks, the Jets, or the Stars?
Stars.
It was
God,
100% the Stars.
Yeah, when Benner put on a show.
Fine. Which Blues forward notched 2 hat tricks in the 2019 playoffs?
Oh, dang. Schwartz.
Jaden Schwartz. Nicely done, Cam.
And somebody else you said got a hat trick?
No, it was only
Okay.
one forward notched 2 hat tricks in the 2019
Schwartz, he had
playoffs.
12 goals in those playoffs,
Yes,
man.
he did.
He was good.
He was
So I can
damn
pull another
good.
Blue-
You know who
so I
else
can
could
pull
score
another
like
Blues one here?
Boys? Brad Boyes.
Well, that's my boy right there. Nicest guy in the world.
Nicest guy in the
He
world.
is a sweetheart of a man.
He's
Smart
kind of
guy.
my any scoring question trivia for Blues. I always go Brad Boyes.
Boise, baby. He scored 40. Awesome human being. Love him to death. Love him to death. So anyway,
You know,
I'm gonna come up with a another trivia question here on the fly really quick.
all right, what do you
I
got?
just want to make sure this one hasn't changed.
I did pretty good with the natural disasters yesterday.
You actually,
Yeah.
you absolutely killed it.
What does that mean?
Here we go.
though?
Here we go.
What does that mean? Though?
Since
tells me a lot.
2000, which player owns the highest single season point total with 153?
Whoa.
Since 2000, which player holds the highest single season point total with 153?
153 points since 2000. Damn, dude. Because Demetra never got there. He only had like 80. Then you go, and then you get the dog years.
Don't overthink this one. Come on.
153.
Since 2000, there's only one player who's topped that. There's only one player who's hit that number.
Oh, my God. Is it Turgeon? No. Oh, yeah. 153 freaking points since 2000. Why is it not popping in my head? Damn. He always gone.
Is it Nikita Kucherov? Connor McDavid?
Whoa,
Or
wait.
Sidney Crosby?
Stop. Wait. You said Blues players.
No, not Blues player. I said,
no Blues player.
I was going to say
no.
one did.
What Blues player did you think
what
was
play?
going
I said what? I just meant what
Holy
player
Oats back in the
since
day.
2000 holds the single season.
Coochie.
Kucherov had 144 a couple of years ago.
McDavid
The
did.
year before that, Connor McDavid had
Yeah.
153.
Yeah, you always go with McDavid with these. I thought you said Blues. My bad.
No,
Dude,
no,
that-
no,
my,
you're
I'm-
fine.
my brain was scrambling.
That one I was just
I'm
asking
like,
more of a
that-
general question.
Wow. I was like, who the hell? I go in the 90s, maybe.
Brad Boyes.
Holy Boise.
Jimmy, you want a little bit of a baseball one that I got
Yeah,
sitting
get
here?
Jimmy on the spot. Put him on the spot.
Sure.
Mix
The
in
last
some politics, too.
elimination game that Cleveland won was Game 6 of the 1997 World Series. Which team did they face and eventually lose to in Game 7?
1997. I don't remember putting pants on this morning.
I know, dude.
I got who is
Get that brain
Florida
going.
Marlins.
what's that?
Marlins.
And then they broke up the Marlins,
And then came back a few years later.
and then broke them up again.
Oh, that's
All right, one other one.
yeah,
Sure.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
fine. The
Get him.
Astros streak at this time was 6 straight LCS appearances, and it was the second all-time streak. Which team has the most with 8?
Say it again.
Dad, I'm on the
The
air. You should
Astros
know that.
streak of 6 straight League Championship Series appearances is second all-time. This is at the time. Which team has the most with 8 appearances? Is it the Reds, the Cardinals, or the Braves?
Braves.
The Braves from 1991 to 1999. Nicely done. A little trivia here out of nowhere.
God, my dad just called me and he's yelling at the dog. I think that she's in a tussle right now. That's not good. I don't know why he would call me. He knows I'm on the air. He's walking the dog, and then I just answer the phone. He's like, Makita. Now. I'm like, oh God.
They're fighting with another dog.
I don't know.
Maybe just
That ain't
maybe
good.
he's got a rabbit or something. So I have over. I did the math one time. I have like 2,500 questions just sitting on my phone from making the fight every day for a couple of years.
God bless.
He won a lot, didn't he?
Every
single time.
I feel like if I went through and actually counted the numbers, I think it was probably 65 to 75%.
It's pretty good.
It's ridiculous.
It's a pretty good mark right there.
Ridiculous.
Man, oh man. Yeah.
Man, he would
I
get
just-
mad at he would get
no
mad at
memory.
me sometimes when he thought
That's
I asked him a trick question. Ooh, he didn't like that. He did not.
So
like
Bobby
that.
Gassoff has led the penalty minute leader in all Blues history. I didn't know he played that many games. That was a horrific ordeal. You guys were, well, you don't know if you remember, but in the 70s when they're having that party out yonder by my house, at Bruce Affleck's, I believe, and they're all partying, they're way out in the middle of the woods, they're cruising around on motorcycles, and one of the kids that's kind of like taking care of everybody took the pickup truck around that windy dirt road to go to the gas station, pick up some more beer, and Bobby Gassoff was on a motorcycle cruising around, and the kid was coming back, and he was flying, and they went boom, killed Bobby Gassoff. And Bobby Gassoff's wife was pregnant with Bobby Gassoff Jr., who I love, who was a Navy SEAL, and stolen around in St. Louis.
He might have had a single. He might have
Scary.
My apologies. He might have had the single season record.
I was gonna say,
I might have read
dude.
the question differently.
Yeah.
Because you're right. He played a short.
Oh,
season.
you guys
I'm
got to
looking
get their game
up, I'm
together.
looking up the full game.
I know.
So-
Both of you
He might.
two.
I think he might have had the single season record. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It was Saturday Night.
Yeah.
Kelly Chase is 2. Barkley Plager is 3. Barrett Jackman's 4. Those are the 4 guys with over 1,000 PIMs. David Back is just under.
Yeah. Back's a pretty good player, man.
Robert Image is in that
what a
top
nice
10.
man, too.
Perry Turnbull.
Perry Turnbull, my boy. What's up, Barry?
829.
Good player, too. He's still cruising around St. Louis. I like his son, too. Travel. Shout out for you, baby. What's up?
What is Putty asking about Rock?
Is Rock pumped about the MLS vote today and potentially sitting in City Park watching a city soccer game in the middle of January? 3 degrees.
God.
No, I'm
What does that mean?
quite annoyed by that.
What does that mean?
The MLS owners, governors, I don't know what the hell the word is.
Owners.
I don't care.
They own it.
Are doing a vote today. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, today. And they're voting on 2 things. One is to split the league into divisions. Love that. 2,
You don't love it, or you do?
I love splitting the league.
I can't tell sometimes either, Jimmy.
Oh, I said I love that, so I feel like it should have been an indication.
Well, you're sarcastic.
Yeah, it's fair. I love that. Splitting the league into divisions. Do that. I'm fine with it. Screw having to do the way that every other soccer league does it. Do it more like America does. We're spread out. We do divisions because regional travel and things is still a factor, and mitigating always having to go to Seattle and Vancouver and New York every single season is just, it makes no sense. Foster some regional rivalries, cut down on travel, which is a legitimate factor in the wear and tear on some of these players with especially the Europeans who are not used to it. That's fine with it. The other thing that they've been talking about and that's a newer thing that they should do. Another thing they've been talking about for multiple years that they probably just have to bite the bullet and do, but because, to Putty Chain's point, I'm selfish and a wimp when it comes to the cold, I do not want them to do, which is to switch the schedule to match the European schedule. The European schedule runs August through May. The current MLS schedule runs February through November. And so the point is that instead of the off season of the MLS being the back half of November, December, and January, and into the first half of November, instead of that being your 3-month off season, your 3-month off season becomes the back half of May, June, July, and the first half of August. And
when fans would enjoy going to games more.
And also when baseball is being played, because the NBA ends, the NHL ends, and the Blues might not be relevant because they might not be in the playoffs, and so that ends around May when the MLS season, it starts in February, but still is ramping up. So yeah, you lose games in June and July when the only thing being played is baseball, and then you add games in the freezing cold while the NBA and the NFL and the NHL are also being played. So there are a lot of reasons from the American perspective why this is dumb. From the MLS's perspective, giving them a fair point that they do have an argument, is that right now the MLS schedule not being aligned with the European schedule means that the MLS's biggest offseason free agency transfer market window is the winter window. That winter window is the mid-season, like half-season point for European clubs. So what MLS clubs have to do a lot of the times is that they're dealing with European clubs who are in the middle of their season and don't want to sell their players. So the MLS then has to deal with making their biggest moves in the summer window when Europe is in their off season and willing to sell more players. But then the problem there for the MLS is that they're then bringing in players who only play 10 of a 32 game schedule. So they want to switch things around so that the acquisition windows and the international windows potentially when you have to lose some of the best MLS players to go play for their national team, this would all line it up so that your best players don't miss any games for international games anymore, and your offseason is Europe's offseason, which means you can start doing business with the biggest clubs, which is what your goal is. The other part is, though, I'm going to freeze my ass off, and I don't want to do that.
2 thoughts.
Brutal.
2 thoughts. Euro players got to toughen up. All right, I'm just going to say that. All right. Number 2, when the league is deciding these things, do they take into account what's best for Cam?
Exactly.
Because I think they should.
No. They should. Oh, everybody should.
Like for me, like in St. Louis, like as a team that like we don't have an NFL team, and so having the soccer team play when it does is kind of perfect.
We also don't have an NBA team.
Yeah, we don't have an NBA team. We do have a baseball team, and but like because of the consistency of baseball, it doesn't like suck out like if you go during an NFL team that's on Sunday and the soccer game is on Saturday, and you're also then dealing with college football for a huge chunk as well. I mean, I think part of their rationale might be that they don't think they're really competing for those dollars anyway. They're just they're a different sport that a different group of people are watching. So
do you think that's true?
About that? I don't think so, but I could be completely wrong. For them, they really think that the talent acquisition factor is the most important thing. The way that they can guarantee essentially that all 32 of your team's games, your best player will be in this country playing soccer unless he's hurt. They want to guarantee that for the international breaks. And again, they want to make player acquisition easier.
To upgrade the talent level.
Yes. The problem I have is the issue I have is that the MLS is doing this because they keep saying, well, this is when the rest of the world does business. No. This is when the rest of the world that you want to be like does business. The MLS wants to be Europe. They want to have the clout and the money of a European league, but they don't, and they're not there. And so my issue with this is that South America runs on the same schedule that you run on right now. South America, most of the South American leagues play February through November and have the offseason in the winter, our winter.
So there is a talent pool they can draw.
So there's all the Brazilian teams, all the Argentinian teams, Uruguay, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, all of these.
What about Nicaragua,
Bolivia?
I don't know about the Central American countries. Some of them might do things differently, but they all play on the same schedule. Their offseason is the same offseason as the MLS, and I think that's what the MLS should be pillaging most of their talent from is Brazil and Argentina. And I think they should They should keep maybe just pulling up Europeans when they can, and they shouldn't worry about. There's also, Sweden, Norway, Finland. I want to say.
What about Belgium?
Not Belgium. Belgium and the Netherlands play Euro style, but a bunch of the Scandinavian countries play the same schedule as the MLS because they don't want to play in the middle of flipping December in Sweden. Good dear God Almighty! God. So. And I think you're still pulling a lot from the northern areas of Europe as well, who play the same schedule as you. I get why they're trying to do it. I disagree with it. How much of my argument is because I'm trying to argue from a bias point that I don't want to sit out in the cold?
How much of that? What percentage?
But at the same time, City's already talking about how they'll probably just put us in the covered areas of the press box.
Yeah, but what percent of your opinion?
About 40%.
All right, that's fair. I appreciate that. So here, look, I defer to your knowledge.
There was one game where I thought I might have to bring cardboard, like it was Kansas City, because I was afraid my feet were going to freeze.
Well, I mean, that's part of the job.
I know.
Listen, I defer to your soccer knowledge, and just as a layman, first off, I do think that, like, if you're a Blues fan, you like the Cardinals too. If you're a Cardinals fan, I do think there's a lot of City fans that also like Cardinals a lot, but I also think they have a more unique footprint.
I agree with that.
With soccer, there are some soccer. I know some people I know that are, they don't love hockey, they don't love baseball, but they love soccer. I do think I'm not saying there's not a lot of crossover. There is. I'm just saying they have more of a unique footprint. But I will say this, as an outsider who does not love the term road kits, I do appreciate that the MLS wants to upgrade its roster. That's the biggest problem. Is that the players they get, and it's a stigma with that league, is that they're just not as good. So if they're operating toward creating a bigger pool from which they can draw international talent, I think that might be justified.
Yeah, I get it. Bundy also does point out, I believe they will be off 6 weeks from mid-December to the end of January. I thought it was.
You say Bundesliga?
No, Bundy says this. I thought it was going to be a 4-week break. But yeah, there is going to be a break in the middle of the season. I also don't like that. I hate a 6-week break in the middle of the season. Sucks.
It's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous, dude. I'm sorry.
It's ridiculous.
Goofy.
I mean, it isn't. I mean, it's not bad here in St. Louis because again, we'll have the Blues to cover for that entire time. And you're right, I won't have to freeze my ass off for those 6 weeks. So we're talking about just the last 2 or 3 weeks in December, maybe a couple weeks in November. I mean, obviously it's hit or
the
miss
league shouldn't stop
in November, and then you have
so dumb.
And honestly, we're dealing with early February now anyway. So to your point, Bundy, maybe you're only talking about maybe 6 or 7 games being super cold compared to 2 or 3 games being super cold every season. So it's not a huge difference, I guess. But I mean, again, you're adding a couple more cold games, and now you're adding 6 points where there's just a huge lull. And now the lull is another transfer window, but to everyone's point, the whole point is that it's going to be a less active, less interesting transfer window. So yeah, that's what you need. When the NFL really taught us, the key to being a popular sport in America is go dark for 6 weeks.
That's right. That's right.
That's what the NFL taught us. No, don't be a 365-day league. That's where all the money is. Take 6 weeks off in the middle of the season and just completely sap all the momentum from any storyline, narrative, anything like that.
A halt.
I mean, I love it when a team's on a 7-game winning streak. I'm like, oh, see you in a month and a half.
Yeah, I get that.
And
That is goofy.
by the way, we're in Philadelphia, so I'll see you in a month and a half when I can continue freezing my ass off.
That makes no sense.
Name me 3 players on City.
Preki? No, Berkey?
Here you go.
You say Preki? Okay.
Klaus?
Yeah, I knew you were going to get. Name me one more.
And
If I just would have said the guy's name,
the kid that they brought up.
if I just would have said the guy's name this morning when we were talking about it,
Stop
you'd
it
be
now.
in the money.
Name me
now.
one more.
The kid that they acquired in the transfer window who can't play defense. What's his name?
Don't know. I don't like how you say selling off players, though. Makes me uncomfortable.
It's just the terminology.
I'm
Give
just
me
telling you.
give me a good name.
Maddie doesn't like it either. Remember him saying that.
Marcel Hartel. It's actually Hartel.
You would have.
It's actually Hartel.
Yeah, I would have got that. You know the story.
Edward Luke.
The story that I'm intrigued by.
Falud Fall.
Now Grand Canyon's coming up for SLU. I know that, and I know you're into that.
Saturday.
But-
Saturday.
Blues are off tonight. I don't know why,
God.
but Jake Paul is supposedly close to finalizing a deal
I'll watch it.
with Anthony Joshua.
I'll watch
I'm
that.
the sweet scientist, who is actually only 36, a guy who has knocked out some legit
star.
contenders.
Yeah.
Also lost to some guys he shouldn't. Lost to Osik twice, I think.
Yeah.
But he's only a year or so removed from fighting, and he's a heavyweight.
Yes. I'm interested.
I
now.
want to.
I'd see that.
That's supposedly going to be on Netflix. I'll watch that.
Yeah, so will I.
And I was telling you this during our meeting before Rock got
Before
here.
Rock got there, yeah.
He has made, according to the websites that track this thing, between 80 and 130 million. Now, I don't think he has 80 to 130 million, maybe 20, 30 million, but he's got money. My point is, if you're fighting the promoter of the fight who's paying you, that's when some business can go on. Hey, I won't knock you out. We'll call it a draw. I'll get 5 million. If you've got 20 million in the bank, maybe you won't agree to that.
Yeah. Has he been divorced a couple times?
I don't know what his.
Has he been jammed up a couple times? You know, how many baby mama?
And I admire Jake Paul because he's gotten better as a fighter.
He has.
Better,
Totally has.
but
Yeah.
he still hasn't really fought a real fighter.
No.
But if he climbs into the ring with this guy and it's legit,
Yeah.
he is a brave, tough kid.
That will be rigged. Joshua would kill him.
I think.
You would think so. Jake has a lot. He's younger. He's still pretty big. He's got some power with his right.
Yeah, but it's not like he's fighting a 53-year-old
No,
guy.
I
now.
know. He's
that
fighting
guy's
a guy
36.
Yes.
Joshua's 36.
Who's gigantic and cut from stone. That guy is jacked, man. Rock, remember the time you said you need to start talking less? Let's revisit that, Rooster. I didn't like that.
No one else here on the
I
show
didn't
is gonna
like
be able to
that.
Explain the soccer news.
That's very true. Can I give you an update on my
did what I
dad real
did.
quick?
Yeah.
Makita wasn't going after another dog.
No, I was going after squirrel.
Coyotes
Oh,
were attacking her. So
how's she doing?
I don't know. That ain't good. That ain't good. I heard him in the background. So I answered the phone. You guys were talking about soccer. My dad called me and he knows I'm on. He's like, it's coyotes. I'm like, oh, Jesus. She's probably off her leash, cruising around. He's probably by himself. He's going to let her go run around.
Got a sidearm?
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He's got that
Some
little
coyotes ain't going to make it.
He's got that little 38. No doubt about it. Right in his pocket. You're going to have to put him down.
That's your solution.
You're going to have to put him down. Now, I don't know what happens after that if you kill a coyote in a park.
You leave it,
In
and
a
then
park,
you go.
You know,
They attacked your
they
dog.
attacked you. Yep. So interesting. God dang, Dad. You got keep your head on a swivel.
What's his dog's name?
Makita.
You got a picture?
Yeah. I do.
Out of respect, I'm not going to say my
named his
dog's
dog-
better to your dad.
He named his
Because
daughter.
I respect him.
baby.
He
I
named
love
his
it.
daughter Stan Makita.
I don't know what the hell it's all
Show
about.
me a picture.
Okay. I don't know what the hell it's all. I mean, that's all.
Stan
God-
Makita is a damn
So
good
he
player.
rescued her. She was running around and I kind of hiding behind a store.
Four-time
in
Ross.
Hot Springs.
Four-time
He
Ross.
saved
2 times
her.
Hart. 2-time Bing.
He saved her.
A monster.
And he says he's picked out. She's by
Is that all with the Habs?
You just showed me a picture of a raccoon.
Yeah, she's going
Can't be
after a
a
raccoon right there. Yeah. Come on, Dad, give me some pictures here.
Raccoons.
Here's the back of her. And she's a cute little doggy.
Little Rottweiler in her?
No, I don't think so. She looks kind of German Shepherd. Dad, if you're listening, tell me what kind of dog that is. But she's a sweetheart.
Beautiful.
And now she's probably banged up, and we're gonna have to take
She
her.
fights raccoons?
We're gonna have to take her to the vet, and it's gonna cost us out the ass, I'm sure. So you got to stay away from these.
You got to do what you got to do.
I know. And
Did you show me a picture of her fighting a raccoon?
yeah, she was sniffing a raccoon right there. You got to stay away from the
Raccoon will tear you up.
Yeah, I know.
They're nasty.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Well, if they have rabies, they are, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
do
they
dig
are.
through trash
Hold
all
on.
the time.
Anything that's rabid is nasty.
They probably have a lot of, who knows what, if they cut you digging through trash after trash after trash, and they scratch you, you're gonna have to get a gosh dang tetanus shot, rabies shot that's this big. By the way, it ain't fun.
When I lived in Kansas City, we had my dog Elvis.
Elvis, I
Right?
love that name.
Miniature collie, cute dog. Anyway, he was like a man's man type dog, not a big dog. He would see these raccoons that would huddle around where we put the garbage, and he would pretend he didn't see them because he was afraid. But he didn't want to let on he was afraid, so he would just pretend. And the raccoons were like up on this garbage dumpster thing, going, "Come on,
Come on, flipping them off.
come
with
on,
their hands,
come on!" And my
with their
dog,
cute little hands.
and my dog was like, "I don't see anything."
There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. You ever
He
see?
pretended he didn't see him because
I
he
love
didn't want to be embarrassed.
Good for him, though.
No, you can't you can't acknowledge the bully. That's let you know.
But you ever see the video? You ever see the video of the two dogs and there's a gate and they're like blah 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 blah.
I
And they
love
open
those
the gate
videos.
and they're like, hi.
I've seen a couple.
And they
of them. They're
blah
funny.
blah blah. It's pretty funny. There was a meeting I saw on the news this morning in Wildwood. They had a meeting about all the deer. It's getting out of control. People are complaining out the wazoo about them. Big time out in Wildwood. They're everywhere, tearing up everything.
Where are the hunters?
I don't know. Go take care of business. And then post on Facebook like you do when you get a deer. That's what they all do. This time of season, you go through Facebook. It's everybody like,
That's fine. You
go
get
ahead,
a buck
get them.
because you're doing something that is necessary.
Go in my backyard and kill 'em.
Don't pose with a giraffe or a zebra.
I know. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's another picture, Dad. Send me a picture of the dog, Dad, please. Thank you. Oh, man.
Makita, I like it.
Makita, yeah. She's a sweetheart.
She's a great dog.
He rescued
See
her.
what I
man.
didn't say?
She's
She's a great dog.
He rescues dogs, man. That's what you do. You rescue dogs. That's what the poor little thing was sitting, freezing its ass off behind a store in House Springs, and now she lives a good life.
Can we say this? Dogs are great. Dogs are great. Dogs are
not
great.
to everybody. Not to everybody.
Sometimes you leave them in a car.
Sometimes you leave them in a hot car. Oh man! If you saw a dog in a hot car, 110-degree weather, in like the parking lot, would you bash that window open?
No, I would call 911. I would not take the law into my hands and damage someone else's property.
I agree with that.
We live in a civilization.
What if it's a child? Same thing.
Same thing. I mean, if the kid looked like, if they were like scratching at the window.
I would. Yeah.
Because here's what happened. You think the kid's in trouble. You break the window. Here comes mom. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And the kid's like, got ya.
Yeah. Although I don't think, did my mom leave me in the car when she ran in when I was young? I don't know. I don't think so.
No, you don't.
By yourself, right? I don't think so.
Now, again, with a dog, if it's not hot weather.
I know it's controversial that I value humans more than dogs.
That really wasn't the equation we were
This
discussing.
dog not only provided love, but
the
it provided tremendous value.
Yeah, because it ate all your stuff. It ate all the Cheerios that your daughter dropped in the morning, so you didn't have to.
I don't know.
We can do it doggy style so we can both watch X-Files.
Jesus, Charlie. He loved the dog because it cleaned up after the kids. That's true love right there.
You can leave your dog in.
I'm glad that Stella's not the only murderous dog on the block.
Yeah, she did kill.
She
does kill rabbits.
Jesus.
But like, if you can keep eye contact, like you go into like a convenience store.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, unless it's hot and you're around the corner.
Yeah. A hot car. You didn't keep it on. Turn the engine off. Ooh, man, oh man. Let me tell you about something right quick, baby. Right quick, baby. Let's go. Can't hunt in St. Louis County unless it's a special hunt. Well,
make it a special hunt then.
Yeah, no doubt. Coming up this Friday, that's tomorrow. We're starting. Well, we're not starting. We already did it. We're gonna have some fun called I Guarantee It. That's what we're gonna do. It's all brought to you by St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, who have the best hot tub price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable hot tub model. And with over 38 years in business and 400 plus 5-star reviews, you can trust they'll be here long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, the highest quality, the best price. Visit besthot-tub-prices.com today. besthot-tub-prices.com today. And we thank Andrew and his team at St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse for being a new sponsor on Hot Take Central 2.0. Ooh, I'm going to come up with some good ones. I'm going to come up with some good ones tonight. Good ones. Good guarantees.
Is it not negative?
No.
Yeah, does it involve loss of life?
I'm going to
say
yeah. I haven't decided yet. Okay, we're going to go to break. We're going to regroup. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Hot Take Central 2.0.
Now, as you sports fans know,
it's really getting out of hand, man. It's blown way out of control.
With Cam Janssen.
I'm going to lead you down the path that rocks.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
You're a legend in the city, living by day instead of night.
Weekday mornings from 8 to 10.
Hell yeah.
Only on the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
This whole situation is getting out of control.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr.
And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter.
When we hit the field, we have each other's back.
And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at carltoninsurance.net. MIZ.
ZOU.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with EyeSight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
Louinfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. A police chase that began in Pontoon Beach ended in a standoff early Wednesday in North St. Louis. Officers say a man and woman fled a park after hitting an officer with their car, leading police on a pursuit. The chase ended near West Florissant and Alcott Avenues, where the suspects fired shots before surrendering. Both were taken into custody, and no serious injuries were reported. A St. Louis church food pantry is scrambling to feed families for Thanksgiving after thieves broke in 3 times last week, stealing more than $4,000 in food and clothing. The thefts left the shelves at the St. Luke Memorial Missionary Baptist Food Pantry nearly empty. They're asking for donations to restock. Firefighters rescued an unhoused man from a burning vacant home Wednesday morning in Wellston in the 1500 block of Irving Avenue. Firefighters pulled the man from a second-floor window, and he is expected to be okay. 5 others escaped. The cause of the fire is under investigation. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, louinfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We'll be in pretty good shape for a while. High pressure in the southern plains still covering our area. Nice and comfortable on the daytime highs today. We'll be in the mid-60s, and we should get plenty of sunshine, and the wind will stay light. 50 and a few clouds for the overnight hours. Warming up a little bit on Friday. Sunshine in mid-70s, sunny over the weekend. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Joined now by the boss, Dave Green. Dave, we're building something pretty special here, but running a growing media company takes more than great content. Tell us why you chose Home Bank for your business banking.
For us, it's all about relationships. With Home Bank, we're not just an account number. We know the people there, and they know us, our goals, and where we're headed. That personal connection makes all the difference.
Greener, when you say relationships, what does that really look like?
They not only know my name, Cam, they know our business. And when I need something, whether it's a phone call or a text, weekday or weekend, morning or night, I get a response from someone I know and help with whatever I need.
That's huge. And for a business like ours, you need a bank that can move at the pace you're moving.
Exactly. We're in a fast-changing media world, and Home Bank has been a steady partner through it all.
Home Bank is a team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001.
Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank, they're your business partner.
Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill has a new menu.
But don't freak out.
Hot Shots favorites are still there, like their famous wings, tacos, burgers, and pizzas. Plus, sure to be new faves, like Big Philly egg rolls, the Bold and Hearty Slugger sandwich, the Buffalo Chicken Pizza, and 2 new wing sauces, Carolina Gold and Bourbon Glaze. And making a comeback, it's the return of Hot Shots' legendary waffle fries. So now there's even more to love at Hot Shots. Come try out the new menu at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Find the location nearest you at hotshotsnet.com.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition, and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus 5-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price. Visit besthоttubprices.com today.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These 2 men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yo, what's up? 8 Fire D9 on a Thursday in Kirkwood, Missouri. Jay Randolph Jr. Studios. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen. Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Mizzou rolls over Minnesota.
Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I tried to find that game on TV.
Matthew Rockhill.
Couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it?
No. I don't have a lot of channels.
50% from the three-point line last night.
It's just on ESPN Plus. I mean, pretty much every college basketball game.
I don't have ESPN Plus.
You got to get ESPN Plus. It's bundled with Hulu. It's bundled with Hulu and Disney Plus now.
Back in my day, we had 3 channels, and that's how we liked it.
I want Channel 11. Seriously. I'm a simple man.
God, I love WB11 so much.
God, I love Channel 11. I miss the commercials. I miss everything.
Had cartoons in the morning and on the weekends.
You know what I love watching? I love watching just plain old Bugs Bunny.
I do love me some Bugs Bunny.
I love Bugs Bunny.
I don't like cartoons.
You know that Bugs Bunny cartoon changed the meaning of the word Nimrod because Americans didn't have any context of the original meaning of it.
And what was the original meaning?
Nimrod is a biblical figure who's actually like Nimrod was the greatest hunter in the Old Testament.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
And so
now it's
like you're an idiot.
It's because Bugs Bunny referred to Elmer Fudd sarcastically as Nimrod. And everyone in America, all the kids watching it, had no context that Nimrod was a character that he was calling him sarcastically. And they just associated that Bugs Bunny thinks Elmer Fudd's an idiot.
Trendsetter.
Nimrod equals idiot. So literally Bugs Bunny changed the word of a 2,000-year reference.
Yeah, that's how powerful he is.
Longer, probably like 3,000-year-old reference. Bugs Bunny shifted it just because of the power of Bugs Bunny and the American public.
Did you watch some of those old clips of Bugs Bunny? Oh, they couldn't get away with that these days, man.
I don't know, like what? Give me an example.
He's shooting Indians, and he's like singing a song about one engine done, calling them engines, which is like not a no-no.
Yeah, disagree with that.
So do I. That's what I said. That's what I said.
I stand with Native Americans.
Me too. Me too.
The cartoons I watched growing up were Gigantor, that no one ever heard of.
Nope.
Speed Racer. They did make a movie out of that. I can't imagine why. And the Harlem Globetrotters had a cartoon. And I used to love that. Yeah.
Yep. Ghostbusters was mine back in the day. I loved it. They had a great
You watch
cartoon.
cartoons, Rock?
Yeah, my
soccer cartoons, I guess.
I hated soccer until I got to college. So I understand why people don't like soccer. I just think it's because, like me, they're ignorant of the sport before and haven't given it a chance.
I met Pele. How about you?
Yeah. He did.
My brother actually done the research and found this out. My brother watched the very first ever broadcast of Pokemon in the United States on WB11, because my brother used to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning when he was a little kid to watch cartoons, and they would stick like the really obscure cartoons that weren't big on at like 5 o'clock in the morning. My brother turns it on, and he's like 6 years old at the time, and starts watching it. He literally walks into our room, wakes me up, pulls me out of the bed, and like sits me in front of the TV, and he's like, "This is what we're watching."
Pokemon?
And literally Pokemon. The very first time it ever was broadcast in the United States, my brother was randomly up to watch it. And so that was one of the first shows I watched.
Did you like it? I
love Pokemon. Was like,
Pokemon? Did you keep all the pogs and all that stuff?
They had cards.
Oh, they had cards.
They had a lot of Pokemon cards. I mean, for me, the Game Boy games were just, I was obsessed with those when I was a little kid. I played those all day long.
Remember Pokemon Go? And then
that when I was an adult.
Remember that? And then they'd like have one in like the middle of the park at night.
I've seen it.
People
I've seen it firsthand.
People would
it gets the people walking.
Hundreds of people.
And then they get robbed at gunpoint.
So maybe you're too old for this, but I'm still scarred by some of the cartoons that my kid used to watch that I'd have to watch with him when he was growing up. Like the backpack cartoon, the little lady, the Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
Terrible. And then the other show, which
Jim Hates Immigrants.
And then here's the other one that I hated.
Getting uncomfortable.
Here's the other one that I hated. Power Rangers.
Oh, screw you. I loved Power Rangers so much. Power Rangers was the best, man. Oh, I was in the era.
I'll bag them all up.
I was in the era of the original Power Rangers, where like Tommy was the Green and the White Ranger. Absolutely badass show. Power Rangers is sick as hell. How dare you? Don't you dare!
When they were doing casting for that,
the beauty of Power Rangers.
When they were doing,
is so bad. It's so
like
funny.
If you went in and you gave an audition of a legitimate actor, they would say next. It was the worst, and the technical stuff, the worst. It was almost like
I was on the foreground.
I was watching a spoof.
They were on the foreground of special effects for a while there. It's a genre that's come over from Japan, and it's so corny. It's so hard to watch when you're an adult. As a kid, it is fantastic, but it is definitionally one of those things where it's like, as an adult, this is so ridiculous and so poorly acted and so poorly written. I cannot stand it. But as a kid, it's fantastic. It's bright. It's shiny. There's fun colors. People have cool names and cool Power Rangers when you're a little kid are amazing, and I will never.
Did you ever get into Ren and Stimpy?
I hated that show.
Really?
Dude,
yeah.
That show is weird, man.
So bizarre.
There was a bunch of Nickelodeon shows.
So bizarre.
I didn't have cable when I was a kid, so I didn't watch Nickelodeon. I didn't have Nickelodeon when I was a kid. I was rocking like Pepper Ann and Recess and Doug and stuff on like
Doug,
Saturday
I remember
morning.
that.
That was my cartoons.
Yeah.
Whereas Ren and Stimpy, Cat Dog, Rugrats, that's on Nickelodeon. I didn't have that until much later in life, or when I would go over to friends' houses. But Ren and Stimpy, Angry Beaver, those shows made me so mad. Ed and Eddie, those are weird shows. That's Cartoon Network, though. Those are weird shows, in my opinion.
They're bizarro
mess
land
with kids.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network for me was more about this. There was this thing in the early 2000s called Toonami that came on Cartoon Network at like 3 o'clock until like 6 o'clock until Adult Swim came on, and it was Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that.
Yeah, I never got. Did you ever
Samurai Jack?
You ever get into anime stuff?
I've been into one anime show my entire life.
It's huge, I guess, right? Anime. I
don't know what.
There's only one anime show I've ever gotten into because it is also, to Jim's point, after a certain age, it's hard to watch because it's so ridiculous and slapstick in a lot of ways. Because that's the way it's just written, and that's Full Metal Alchemist. And I don't care. I know people are going to make fun of me being a nerd. I don't care. It's a fantastic story. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah. Can I get an update on a guy that played for the Blues real quick, who's actually a really good guy? His name's Dakota Joshua, plays for Vancouver. He stayed. Somebody just said that NHL star Dakota Joshua reveals he's been diagnosed with testicular cancer. God.
Jesus.
God, he's only like 27, 28. Damn, man. Poor kid. That sucks. Oh, yeah. I don't. How do you know you have it? You know, how do you know? You just, like, I guess you get blood, a little lump. That's right, Rob.
Potentially, yeah.
A little lump. Oh man, poor kid. Thinking about you, buddy. He's a good dude. He actually reached out to me one time for fighting lessons, and I got him hooked up with Finney Mixed Martial Arts. This is a good dude. So, damn, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, we're gonna go to break. We got Carlie coming up next. We're going to party. We're going to do our thing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
Tune in each week as STL Sports Central, the Lou Information Station, and the Too Many Men on the Mic podcast present the Mid-States Club Hockey Association Game of the Week. Brought to you by Mattingly Lumber, Vantage Credit Union, Chicken and Pickle, and by the Watson Private Wealth Group at Stifel.
Listen up, fellow timeshare owners. If you're a timeshare owner and you want out at all costs, you're done, frustrated, tired of wasting money, you don't use the darn things. Get out now. Hire the best Bulldog timeshare cancellation team in the business. Their in-house legal team, headed by a timeshare cancellation lawyer, can help you fight the biggest and baddest companies out there that sell timeshare. At some point, you were using your timeshare, but now you're not, and you're tired of wasting money. Before you go to the poorhouse, call right now and learn how you can stop the maintenance fees and put more money back in your pocket. Their services cost you a lot less than you think, and you'll save a lot of money over time. Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline now. It's a free consultation.
800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. That's 800-824-5131.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr.
And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter.
When we hit the field, we have each other's back.
And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season, and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at cardinals.net. MIZ.
ZOU.
The Earl Austin Experience with Earl Austin Jr. Saturday mornings from 9 to 11. Brought to you by Fast Track Auto Transport, St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004.
USA Radio News, I'm Anthony Lucero.
Well, good evening, everybody. We feel very relieved tonight. The Democrat shutdown is finally over.
President Trump signed a funding bill last night, officially ending the 43-day government shutdown.
This was a no-brainer. This was an easy extension, but they didn't want to do it the easy way. They had to do it the hard way, and they look very bad, the Democrats do.
The measure restores federal pay, resumes essential services, and funds agencies through January. Democrats raised concerns over health care subsidies, while Republicans face debates on Senate provisions and upcoming votes on expiring programs. FBI Director Kash Patel says he reached a historic agreement with Chinese President Xi Jinping to stop shipping fentanyl-making ingredients to Mexico.
Effective immediately, essentially, President Trump has shut off the pipeline that creates fentanyl that kills tens of thousands of Americans.
The trip followed President Trump's tariff cuts after China pledged to combat fentanyl trafficking. A federal judge says the Trump administration cannot force states to undo their delivery of SNAP benefits.
Many states began dispersing the food benefits this past weekend after a district judge ordered the Trump administration to use emergency funds to make the payments, which had been discontinued during the shutdown. The next day, the USDA backtracked and ordered states to undo what it called the unauthorized SNAP benefits. On Wednesday, a federal judge ruled the USDA's claim that the benefits were unauthorized was untethered to the factual record and prohibited prohibited the administration from forcing states to undo the payments. I'm Mark Mayfield.
The Israeli Defense Forces struck Hezbollah sites in southern Lebanon, targeting weapons storage and underground facilities near civilian areas. Secondary explosions were reported. Intelligence identified Nabatea and Tyre as key hubs. The IDF says it will continue operations to defend Israel despite ongoing Hezbollah activity. From America's News Network USA, Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great, and even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit strongtel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
Hey, Kat, summer's winding down, but I keep thinking, my backyard is weak, man. I need a pool and maybe even a fire pit.
Cam, you know who can handle that? Merrimack Pools and Outdoors. They're a family-owned St. Louis company, been doing this for 25 years.
They do more than just pools, right?
Oh, yeah. Patios, outdoor kitchens, sport courts, fire features, the whole outdoor package. They'll design it, build it, and make it look amazing.
That sounds like trouble for my neighbors when I start hosting barbecues with the boys.
Exactly. And here's the best part. Free consultations, smart pool features like LED lighting and spa integration, financing options, and they back it all with a lifetime manufacturer warranty.
That's legit. And you know I like local. They're licensed, insured, bonded, and based right here in St. Louis.
If you want the ultimate backyard, head to SplashSTL.com.
Hit up SplashSTL.com for more information and receive a free salt cell included in your package. A $2,000 value. SplashSTL.com.
You're listening to the exclusive home of Fighting Illini football, the Lou Information Station, 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Hi, it's Jennifer Bardot, and I am here with Edward Jones financial advisor Bethany Schell. Bethany, when it comes to choosing a financial advisor, what should people really be asking?
Jennifer, I think the first question is simple. Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Your goals, your family, your future, it should always be personalized.
So it's not just about numbers?
Exactly. Life changes, and so does your financial situation. You want someone who will be there with you, working with you to help keep your strategy on track.
What if someone is brand new to investing?
That's the best time to start. Use an established process to create a personalized strategy backed by advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we make sure you have access to the information you need when you need it.
I love that. So it sounds like financial planning is really about living life on your own terms.
It really is. I believe feeling rich isn't about hitting a magic number. It's about having financial strategies that support a life you love. Because the key to being rich is knowing what counts. Contact me today at 314-648-2020. This is a paid-for ad by Bethany Schell at Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, let's go. 905 in Kirkwood, Missouri. J. Randolph Jr. Studios. Let's go. Hot Take Central 2.0, Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matthew Rocchio, and Carlie Lawrence. What's going on, girl? Welcome.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Oh, good. Good. We're glad that you're here. We're very organized. We got a ton of notes down. We're breaking down a lot of stuff. No, there's nothing.
What are you talking about?
We got
have
nothing.
A ton of notes.
We got nothing.
What do you have to show off? Because
okay, I'll give you one.
We got nothing.
The plane crash out in Chesterfield yesterday. The only reason why they survived is because they had a parachute attached to it. So they pressed the parachute button and it kind of went down a lot easier. So they survived. I have that in my notes. What do you got, Jimmy? What's in your notes?
Look at the look of horror on her face.
Carlie, Cam has a thing about natural disasters and disasters.
Is that natural?
Just disasters overall. Cam has a thing with them where he is obsessed with talking about them, and we think that's because they make him a little bit too happy.
It's interesting, and it was right by my house, and
It's
I just
just
want
interesting.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
He was
Plane
able
crash
to
is
list
interesting.
off the top of his head, with just a little bit of help, the top 4 most deadliest natural disasters in human history.
I did
yesterday,
pretty good on that. I did pretty good on that.
he misses basic trivia, but that one he was. I mean,
What's the top one?
The top one was not the Bangladesh. No, it was in China, an earthquake in China that killed 250,000 people. China had a rough ride for a bit there.
That's what they call them, the Rough Riders.
The Rough Riders. It's 2. I think there's 2 Canadian football teams called the Rough Riders.
no, they changed.
How
We talked about
stupid is that?
One of them changed.
How stupid is that?
Is there a negative connotation with Rough Riders? Is that why they changed the name?
Isn't it?
I think it was literally just because there were 2 teams who were named the Rough Riders, and they were like, we keep getting made fun of for this one. We got to change this.
Well, how dumb is that?
It was pretty dumb.
There's like 10 teams, and 2 teams are named Rough Riders. Stupid. Carlie, what's going on
Carlie,
with you, girl?
just so you know, because you look a little horrified. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing that entertains Cam more than like a nice YouTube video of someone with leprosy
No, I don't
running
like
away.
that. I'm not watching that. Not watching that. But a shipwreck or something like that. I'm just curious how it all goes down.
I like watching people suck at things and get frustrated.
That was a text I
loves
read.
suffering.
That was the text
So
I
the
read.
movie Titanic is just your gold mine.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
Nail on the
cried. I
head.
cried during that movie in 1997.
yeah,
cried.
that's when it came out. Yeah.
And I think about it.
You got your factoids correct.
I'm like,
Have you been to the Titanic Museum?
no, but I was going to go down with Stockton Rush on that. You know what I'm talking about? The submarine that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to do that. but I
You
didn't-
were gonna do that?
Yeah.
He's
No,
also
he wasn't.
he's also
No,
obsessed
you
with,
weren't.
he's
They
also
only
obsessed
picked
with
like
that.
4 people.
Yeah, I was the 5th guy.
Yeah, they said we don't have any more room. We can only fit 4.
I didn't have the $250,000 either to see it, but yeah, Titanic. That's Kate and I watched that during Christmas time for some reason, but that's one of my favorite movies ever.
I'm fascinated by Titanic in general, so we should converse about that sometime.
I've been to Belfast too, so I was there and I did see that.
Why are you Titanic obsessed? We know I Cam is the death.
I think it's interesting that people glamorize it very much, and so people run around making jokes and memes about Titanic. Well, nobody's going around making jokes and memes about 9/11,
not yet,
or Hurricane Katrina, and they're all disasters that happened. And they made a movie about Titanic. There's no dramatic romantic comedy movie
That James
about
Cameron-
9/11
that James
or
Cameron says he just wanted to
about
make people cry.
or about Hurricane Katrina or any of these other disasters. Not saying that they should, but what separated Titanic?
Time.
Oh, yeah,
That-
exactly.
Time.
100 years.
Like I will say,
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
Titanic, like you hear that all the time as a sports analogy. Oh, this team's the Titanic. They're going down, right? You're not going to hear the other stuff that happened in more recent history. I think once enough time passes,
Do you
it
think our
becomes less taboo.
great-great-grandchildren will be using 9/11 analogies
Yes.
and Hurricane Katrina now? Do you
Yes.
think so?
Yes.
If it's allowed.
Yeah.
If you're allowed to.
I think
to make those jokes.
Another thing is that at the Titanic
brother.
Museum, they sell the Heart of the Ocean necklace, which is from the movie.
Yeah.
It's not. That
That's
doesn't
hilarious.
exist. It's not a thing that exists, and
Yeah.
they sell just I'm a little Titanic boy sweatshirts that say that,
Yeah.
and at
I
the
want one of those.
at the 9/11 museum, they're not I feel like they just it's kind of little hokey.
So they
things.
went down and got it after she threw it in at the end of the movie.
Well, Cam, you and I both know that's not a real. It's yeah.
Cam might
you
not know that.
It's funny,
Cam might
it's
not.
funny
Wait a
that
minute,
we're
what?
now because we just had the anniversary of the tragedy of the Edmonds Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
And what I discovered over the weekend while that was happening is that there is a really weird group of people who are absolutely obsessed with it, and they get together every year during the anniversary. And I saw pictures, and people, I saw somebody with a sequined jean jacket where the entire back of the jacket is the boat, the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Why?
People are
Of all the
obsessed-
shipwrecks-
people are obsessed with that
when the
shipwreck for
Titanic
some reason.
exists.
Exactly, you're right, 100%. Because it's in Lake Michigan.
Superior, I believe.
It's in Lake. I knew he'd know. He's the closest we got to Canadian. And it's in one of the Great Lakes. So I guess it's because it's more localized.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
It has that flavor of it.
There's also a hit song.
Yes. That helps out a lot too.
What's the song? Can you sing it without the FCC coming out?
But
My thing is like
the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
My thing
It's
is
like a folk.
We have
rock.
pop
Interesting.
culture-fied tragedies before. I mean, Don McLean is a millionaire off singing about a tragedy, the death of people. That was a big thing in America at the time.
What was he singing about?
The Day the Music Died is about the Big Bopper and Richie Valens' plane going down.
Oh God, yeah, all right.
And that was a top hit in America for years.
Yep.
I think what you're saying, though, there's not merch available. Right?
Yeah.
I think
That's fair. That's fair.
Did you like the movie Titanic?
I haven't seen it in a long time. I did recently buy it on DVD because I feel like physical media isn't dead, and we're letting it die. So I did. I did purchase it just to
a DVD.
No, it's not. Stop.
I thought
you're part of the problem.
I thought
That's what I always say.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
That's what I always say.
Jim's
I thought it was self-indulgent, ponderous, and boring. That's what I.
Can I tell you what?
It is a two VHS situation, which okay, it's like you're just getting people to talk about you with that.
Can I tell you what I didn't like about it?
What didn't you like about it?
A, when she threw the old lady the
that
damn
was
thing.
selfish.
Why are you doing that?
Selfish.
Give it to your kids. Let them make the money. And B, she has a
Well,
fling.
you started with 1, so go 1 and 2. You don't go 1 then B.
And B, she hangs with this cat for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah,
he dies. Yeah. She remarries, has grandchildren, and then right when she goes to heaven, never mind your husband that you have currently for the last 50 years, you go right back to him. That pissed me off.
Yeah.
I would not want Kate if I died and she met somebody else. Hopefully I would see her first in heaven. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, and the whole time that she was on the ship, she was cheating on her guy she was with. Like she's just acting. Guy. I know, and that's not,
Yeah, she's a cheater.
Yeah,
you're dang right.
Yeah.
She should have let Jack jump on the floating piece of wood.
Well, yeah, there was enough room.
There's enough room. Come on up here.
James Cameron apparently has run simulations to disprove that.
Right, and
oh yeah,
because he's
psycho.
He's sick of people. And also it depends on what kind of door.
He can't handle a plot hole in one of his movies, so he's literally run experiments to prove that you can't put both people, or that even if you do put him, even if he does get up on the door after he's in the water, he's gonna freeze to death anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like he's literally done, because he's an insane person. He's done the math.
I nodded off, so I don't remember some of the scenes.
I would take a couple children like the one guy did. Like, I got children. I got children. No, come on in. Like, okay.
What if they were kicking your seat? Then you wouldn't.
No, I would probably leave them. I'd act like I'm going to bring them on and throw them away.
You don't have children.
I don't have children.
You'd be saying, I have children, as your wife is waiting at home with your cats and dogs.
Yeah, no doubt. Get on that boat.
So people on our chat line, we're on the YouTube because we're not just an AM radio station.
They know it now.
We're streaming.
Their podcast, Practically Neighbors, is now on YouTube as well.
Yeah,
you can check it out on luinfo.com.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're saying there are 9/11 memes on.
There are a ton of 9/11 memes.
I haven't.
Sure.
A lot of weird stuff with 9/11. A lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, but at the 9/11 store, does it say does their merch say I'm a little 9/11 girl?
Does
it say
I survived 9/11?
Is there a gift store in the bottom level of the Freedom Tower?
I don't think so.
I really hope.
I think there is for Freedom Tower.
I really hope there isn't.
Yeah, I don't know. People would buy it though. They would buy that. Damn
That's
right, they would.
Well, that's from. There's a moment in Dennis Leary's show, the Fireman Show.
Yeah, great, damn good show.
Where he freaks out because a guy's selling memorabilia, remembering 9/11, and he rescue me, thank you.
Badass.
And he loses it on this guy on the street selling, and I'm pretty sure the guy on the street he's selling remember 9/11, but he's selling something that says that, and Dennis Leary's character, who's a firefighter in New York, who lost friends in 2001 and things like that, loses it on this vendor.
Yeah.
And so to that point, I think definitely certain people are going to get pissed off about that, as they probably should.
Over there, you're damn right.
Probably should.
I know a lot of guys that.
But here's the thing: that where doubt has crept in, like any museum you go to, any sort of display where it's a big deal, they always funnel the foot traffic out through the gift store.
No doubt.
Right? They always, wherever you go, whatever museum,
I think
you have to leave through the gift shop.
Capitalism took over when amusement parks figured out they could put gift stores at the end of ride exits. That was when capitalism was we've reached our final form. We got them now everywhere.
We got your kids. We got your kids.
We do love merch.
We do love merch. We are merchified. We love a free tote bag to put our merch in.
Yeah.
So what do you guys talk about on your podcast?
Oh, just whatever we feel
Pump
like.
it up. Show the merch.
Oh, well, Megan just had these made like the first day.
That's cool. Wow, she's practically neighbors. The new podcast with Megan Estepari and Carlie Lawrence.
I put this in myself, so this was a personal edition.
Wait. Do you have one of those little like tools to like re-thread like a hoodie really easily, or did you like?
No, I did this.
Did you like tediously do that?
I did this with my bare hands.
Damn, that's
a lot of work.
Cool.
That's a commitment.
Yeah,
That's
rethreading the string through like a pair of shorts or a hoodie is
sweatpants
is an absolute bitch of a job.
Yeah, well,
you did it.
I bitched it.
You did it. So do you just get up in the morning and look up what's going on and then find topics, or you guys just go?
A little of both. And then sometimes I'm like, here's part of the facts, not the full facts. So you guys can find the rest.
Exactly.
So
that's what we do. That's just, or we kick it to Rockio.
Yeah, we kind of give our listeners homework a little bit. So
here's a little tip for you.
Come listen.
You can't do all the work.
Yeah.
If you're planning out a show and you're like, we really need soccer talk, you could have Rock on there.
Oh yeah.
He'll
if
go.
we get to that point.
Oh, he'll go. He'll go.
We don't delve into sports too hard.
God forbid somebody be informed about something.
That's true. Good point.
God forbid.
Good point. What is your favorite sport?
My bad. Sorry, Jim.
What's your favorite
I really
sport?
like basketball.
Really?
Yes.
I do.
I'd like
college, NBA, or
I like
WNBA?
I'd like it if Ja could,
I like watching the weaves fly around. I do like I like NBA a lot. I worked for the NBA for 5 years, and I find that the most.
The Pelicans are coming to St. Louis.
Yeah.
You know how I know that? Because someone fraudulently tweeted it out, much of the chagrin of people in New Orleans.
And by someone, you mean you.
Me. Yeah.
So what'd you do with the Grizzlies?
I danced for them, and I was their in-game MC.
What was the difference between doing that and doing with the MCing with the Blues? Same kind of thing. Get your rundown, cruise around, do your stuff.
Similar, fun. I feel like the Grizzlies were nicer to me.
Cam is going like this. Cam is like, cut
my
go to break. Go to break.
Although I both were amazing experiences, and I'm very appreciative of my time with both teams.
The one thing that I don't think people in St. Louis who've never been to an NBA game understand is just like the atmosphere during an NBA game is so different than any other sport because like music's playing the whole time. Like something's happening at all times. So just for you, like being in an NBA arena for 5 years and then working with the Blues, like how much for you was that like did you notice that shift?
Gosh.
Because sometimes sometimes during the Blues game you can hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
And that's never going to be like that in an NBA game.
The thing is that when working with the Grizzlies, I was a dancer and an MC. So the timeouts that I wasn't doing MC stuff, I was dancing.
You were
so
doing
it was
literally
like
everything.
I was
always busy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was never a time that I was just MC, and whereas with Blues, I was just MC. So
that's my biggest issue with the NHL compared to like an NBA game. It's like I hate that there's moments during an NHL game where it's like you could yell something and the entire arena is going to hear me loud, clear as day because no one's doing anything.
What, after
silent.
a whistle?
Everyone just there's moments in Enterprise where it hits a lull in the play and the skating's happening.
Yeah.
Nothing's really
you
happening.
just hear the skates go.
And all of a sudden, all you're hearing is the skates. And I mean, you could hear a pin drop, and it kind of saps away some of the excitement in the moment for all of a sudden there's to be this huge lull.
Should they play music?
You never get that in the NBA. Absolutely.
You think they should play music in an NHL game?
I think so.
it doesn't even have to be. I mean, at least during NBA, it's almost like royalty-free music. It's music without without words and lyrics and stuff. And
that's of a bass.
And yeah. Dun, dun, yeah.
That's why Ryan's in the chat, by the way. He said he walked by your podcast and heard you guys spamming 6-7 one day.
What's that mean?
You guys were just going 6-7?
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
That's not true.
What is that? What does that mean?
It means nothing.
Ryan's claiming
it became a social media.
That's not true.
Ryan's lying in the chat. Sorry about that.
I always tell Ryan that he looks really good and handsome and he dresses nice. So stop it.
Ryan does?
Why
and our text.
Why are you asking for clarification about that statement?
I'm just asking.
Okay.
I've seen some of these cats. You know.
By the way, that's why I love baseball.
Why Ryan's lying?
Baseball is great because it's a social thing. Because you could not pay attention for a long stretch.
I love that.
And not miss anything. Like
Usually
if you're watching.
If you're playing, if you're watching.
If you're watching. It depends. If there's something like Marcelo Zuna comes to mind.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're home watching a game, you go make a sandwich, take the dog out.
Yeah.
I love it. It's
like football, too.
There's no time limit either. That's the beauty of baseball.
I just
relaxed.
I don't like going to football games and watching. I just rather watch on TV.
Give her the whole story, though.
Which one?
You don't like being around people.
Oh, that's true for the most part.
He tries to say he doesn't like to do something. It's he doesn't like to drive further than 40 minutes away from his house.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like to be around people.
Yeah.
And that's usually why he doesn't want to do it.
He got invited to a city game, and I hope I have the term right. He had pitch side seats.
Yeah, sure.
Do you call it that?
No, not really. I don't
Field side?
Go for it.
All right, first row.
I actually believe
first row.
I'm understanding.
First row.
Pitch
And
level.
he left at halftime because he was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Why were you uncomfortable, Cam?
I'll tell you,
People.
they were standing up around me, and I didn't want to stand up. And Eddie McVay and I are looking at each other like, let's go back to your place and party.
So Cam thinks he's in the mob. So when people are standing up behind him,
I get scared.
He gets nervous. And when Cam walks into a restaurant, where do you sit?
Bar.
Oh, you don't sit at the back?
No, I sit at the bar,
Oh,
so I
okay.
get my drinks quick.
Oh, there
We've
you go.
talked about this before. Or I order 2 drinks at a time so they don't have to go back and forth.
Then he goes, and then he sits at the back with his back facing the wall.
I'm not that. I'm
so
not like
so
that.
you can see the entrance.
Like
at all
he's
times.
Shane.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. I sit at the
If you're double fisting, what hand are you going to grab your shank with?
That's a great question.
I'll put a beer down. I'll just crush the beer real quick and get in my pocket and
All
do my
right.
thing. But yeah, everybody was standing up the whole time. We're just kind of like,
That's what you do.
You're in the front.
I'm just saying.
It's part of the experience.
Yeah, I don't know
No,
if
but
I
he
liked
wasn't
it.
behind me. He's in the front.
Yeah, but they were behind me. Like it's like, God dang.
Why you say they're behind you and then you do this thing like they were like crowding?
Yeah,
over
kind of
you.
bumping into me a little
they're-
bit.
Like they're nibbling on your
Little
neck
bit.
or
They're
something.
kind of bumping into me a little bit.
A little bit.
Little
Yeah.
bit.
A little
I'm
bit.
like, God dang. Not to mention, the guy's crotch was right here too, and I didn't like that.
It's part of the experience.
No. I'm like, what? God. Right in my face.
Degenerate wants to know. Wombat wants to know. Is this the girl from the Emos commercials?
Yes.
Yes, it is. This is in fact the girls from the Emos commercials.
The Square Beyond Compare.
Also the most well acted healthcare commercial I've ever seen.
Yes.
You're on Emo's commercials?
I love that commercial. It would pop up right away. Like, oh, there's Carlie with her family.
Ethnically ambiguous mother.
So how'd that come about? The Emos.
I'm with a talent agency.
Okay. So they're like, hey, we want to do a commercial. We'll pay you.
Well,
Come in,
yeah,
do your thing.
I auditioned.
So Jim,
and then they're like, we want that one.
Okay.
An
That's
agency
cool.
finds you.
No, you because my wife does some of that and my kid, and you have to audition. And it used to be you go in for an audition. Now they just say self-tape, right?
Yeah.
So they've cut out.
I hate it. I hate
right,
it so
everyone
much.
hates it. So now it's on you to take care of everything.
Oh, that sucks.
Right?
You're the director. You're the lighting person.
Right.
Oh.
Also, they don't have to spend the money to bring you in and talk.
Unless it's a film, and then they'll bring you in they'll probably have you do a self-tape or they'll bring you in person for those auditions, and they'll do the self-tape because it's going to like probably straight to the director. So the 2 films that recently shot here in St. Louis, I went in person to audition for those.
So one of them was the what's his name's like life story, I'm guessing.
Well, the Soul on Fire, they had auditions for that last year.
Okay.
I auditioned for that, and then recently they had an Eliza Schlesinger movie.
Really?
Filmed here. I auditioned for that in
What's
person.
that? What's that about?
Yeah, what's Eliza Schlesinger doing?
It takes place in like 1997. It's called
Party Goblins?
No, I forgot what it's called, but whatever. And then there's another one that's going to be starring Justin Long called Jacob Beats Up Nate. That's going to be filming here too, and I had an in-person audition for that. So basically, films they're going to do an in-person audition.
So what would your role?
Justin Long's back. Let's go.
What
would your role be? Like, what were you like trying out for?
For the Justin Long one, I auditioned for the part of server at Justin Long's restaurant, and I didn't get that. But I was in the top 3 of the director's favorites for it, so that was nice to hear. And that's good enough for me. I don't know. I don't get upset if I don't get something because that wasn't my role to get then. It was somebody else's role to get.
What would you want to get?
awesome.
What would you want to be on? Like a TV series or a badass movie?
Yeah, either one. I think,
Either one.
Yeah, I get excited if I get whenever I get some like a role. But if I don't get it, like I said, that was somebody else. Somebody else is in my same position, and it was their role to get that time. I've gotten roles before, and it's really cool and exciting.
No, I harbor it.
Oh yeah.
You take it personally, yeah. Uh-huh.
Damn right.
Hope the movie flops.
Yeah.
That commercial's awful.
Would you like to be on it'd be cool to be on a series that just blows up?
Yeah.
Like
that
even
would
like
be.
Sopranos, I don't think too many people knew how big it was going to be. If you see some of these guys, they have podcasts like AJ and them or Meadow, they have their podcast and they said no one knew anything. Like you didn't know if it was going to be good. And then all of a sudden it blows up and you're everywhere and people are watching it and you become gigantic in a matter of a year. But at the beginning, they had no idea. They had no idea.
Anything Gandolfini, rest his soul, is in is great. He was unbelievable.
I can't picture him. I saw him in a movie after Sopranos, and I'm like, ooh. I'm like, yeah. Like, no, where's Tony? Where's the accent? I miss Tony.
You only pictured him at.
I miss Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a fantastic actor. I wish.
I know. No, you're right.
Watch some more of his other stuff.
You're right. It's disrespectful, but I don't. No, but he's Tony to me.
What was the movie where he was a hitman? He might have been a gay hitman or something.
Even better.
And he was an intriguing character.
They're the best.
And I forget.
He's in all kinds of stuff.
He was really good.
Yeah,
That's what actors do. They play different parts.
He died in Italy, eating spaghetti. I think had a heart attack. Boom.
I like actors that just play themselves. Same role every time.
Like who?
There are actors that do that.
Yes. All right, name a couple.
I feel like.
Oh, what's his name?
Like the guy from Regular
Curb.
Joe's Gym, the dodgeball movie.
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn kind of plays himself, I think, a lot.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, does Seth Rogen not do that as well?
Seth does it.
Hey guys,
Curb Your Enthusiasm, dude. What's his name? Larry David. Seinfeld did it. Basically, that's him.
Yeah, but we're talking about like actors that are in movies, but always kind of playing the same guy. I think Vaughn's a good example. Thank you.
Yeah, he always plays that same.
I feel like
kind of
Owen
role.
Wilson's kind of similar too. Wow.
Do you guys know any female women?
What?
Have you guys?
We know women, not female women.
Only you.
You guys know any female women?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Zooey Deschanel.
I was gonna say that too.
But then you do have her being like super cold and always in 500 Days of Summer. So it's like there is one movie that is one of the most popular. That's a huge exception of everything else
I
we
was
see
thinking
from
the
her.
same thing.
A woman.
Cat?
A woman.
Cam?
Any? But what's the question? Do I know a woman?
And name any woman. That's the question. Name any woman at all.
Kate.
She's super talented. Oh my god. She's super. It would have been better if you'd be like, name any female actor. Carlie. I feel like she's super talented, but I just feel like she's it's kind of like Seth Rogen, where it's not the same character, but the same mannerisms and things get her through every part. Melissa McCarthy.
Oh yeah.
She's super talented, but she's kind of like the Seth Rogen, where it's like, it's the same punches, but they're always body blows.
I don't think.
Can I tell you who my favorite female
Melissa
actor
McCarthy's funny.
woman is? Because you say you like to combine female and woman. Meryl Streep.
I didn't say I like to combine female and woman. It just came out like that.
All right, Meryl Streep is my favorite.
Anybody seen the trailer for Devil Wears Prada 2? Anyone seen the trailer for Devil Wears Prada 2?
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
52 seconds, pretty short. Nice little hitter, though. I'm excited for it. Stanley Tucci's coming back. That's all I really care about.
I am part of the Tucci
I just
gang.
want to see the Tucci man.
I want to play a psychopath in a scary movie.
That's a little worrisome.
Yes,
I could see
I want
that.
to scare people.
Well, especially with that yoink hat on, you're very scary.
Isn't it cool?
Cam, who's your favorite female
actor?
Who's your favorite female actor?
Female?
Yeah, I said that.
Female.
Cameron.
Sigourney Weaver. Take that and like it, baby. What's up?
Good. Nice job.
Goddamn, she was badass in Alien and Aliens and Ghostbusters. There you go.
Yoink.
There you go. Yoink.
Good.
There you go.
That becoming Cam's
man. Oh, man.
It's his catchphrase.
His catchphrase.
Man.
I just wish the hat would like make that noise
Yeah.
if you ripped it off his head.
I say
has a button.
I say yoink when I crack open a beer. I go yoink.
I love that.
It just caught on. It caught on.
I do love that.
That's so cute.
It is very cute.
Ryan says Tom Cruise.
What?
I mean,
he does everything. Man.
He's got a little bit of range, and that takes a lot for me to admit that.
He's got a ton of range. Tom,
he was great in A Few Good Men.
Dirty Scientologist.
I think he kind of expanded there.
Was he? Would you say he was good?
Excellent.
And A Few Good Men.
Have you thought about joining the Church of Scientology to bump up your acting credentials?
Every time I drive by on Del Mar.
There's one here.
I could lock
on
in.
Del Mar.
It's right there in Del Mar. It's that big.
Let's go check it out.
Can you separate, like you have a favorite actor, actress, their ability that you enjoy watching them perform from who they are as a person?
I don't know them
because
as
Rock
people.
can't. Like Tom Cruise is a Scientologist, okay, but you can still like his movies.
No, Rock. No, Rock don't play that game.
Now when he uses
Rock
the
don't play that
when
game.
he uses the revenues from his movies to fund the Church of Scientology being a terrible, terrible cult.
Yeah, I've never liked Tom Cruise, so that's a bad example for me. Also, did you guys ever notice that he's got his two front teeth, right? One of his two front teeth is actually in the middle of his head.
Yeah, I'm not going to make fun of him.
I'm not making fun of. I'm not making fun.
My wife loves him.
I'm stating a. Hey,
That's
Cam.
what happens when
Hey,
he's
Cam.
a beautiful man.
My wife loves him.
He's a beautiful man.
Hey Cam, I'm just stating a fact. Did I make fun?
I'm
Did I
getting
say
uncomfortable.
Did I say he looks so stupid?
A little bit.
With
A little
his
bit. You
big,
implied
with his
implication.
tooth in the middle of his head. I just said, hey,
Inference. There's an inference.
I said this is what his teeth look like, and this is where his teeth are on his face. I didn't say it looks so stupid. I just said this is a fact of where his teeth
We're not
are
supposed to know it
on his face.
Well, when you hit level 194 of Xanadu, your two front teeth morph into one.
He doesn't do the other stuff. They hide that from. No, I'm telling you, he's a cash cow. Hold on. Do you think he knows now that King Zen is coming down and will turn the non-believers into blocks of ice? Let me just tell you what I know about this. Okay, from research, my dad used to do radio shows about it. When there's a celebrity, a cash cow, they keep them away from the crazy stuff.
He's their savior. He is involved.
No, he's their financer.
No, he is their savior. He is involved in the deepest, darkest.
How do you know?
Because he's funding it all. He wants to fund it all.
It's so you don't think there's any possibility that the celebrities they keep in the realm of self-help, we're here for each other, and they don't tell you about King Zen?
Worship him, and they would do anything for Tom Cruise. There are multiple members in Scientology who have said, if Tom Cruise asked me to commit crimes for him, I would do it.
I'm going to check this out. Where's it at? Del Mar?
Just walk right in and be like,
I'm here.
Yeah.
I did it.
I'm here to learn.
I did it one time when I was in college. Me and a buddy, we were in Boston, Emerson College, and we decided, because they had all these people stopping, would you like a free personality test? So we did it separately so they wouldn't know we were together. We took the personality test, and we're watching each other closely. We got the results. We went to compare with each other, and they were exactly, we are low self-esteem. We need a community.
Yeah.
Anyway, as we're comparing, 3 big guys from the back came out and physically shoved us out of the.
Yep.
Yeah, it is a cult.
Yeah.
They shoved us out of the building
why?
because you're not supposed to know that the personality test they're giving you is to hook you in because it will show you that you have
need
needs.
us. You need us. You need us.
You low life.
Yeah, you need us.
That's They
can't do it on your own.
They do. They kind of neg you like an 80s.
No, they said
like
your
an 80s
self-esteem.
boy.
You need community support. That's what you need to raise your self-esteem.
Now, is that
Except the other guy, that my buddy, was totally different from me, and we both had the exact same readout.
Is that usual tactic for a cult?
I've never been in a cult, so I don't know. But it seemed, as soon as we compared,
pretty sure Cardinals.
When they come out, the big boys come out from the back. That tells you they don't want you to see that.
Cardinals media is kind of
Anything can be a cult if you try hard enough.
Yeah,
Should we
yeah.
start one?
I think so.
Anything's a cult if you mix the punch.
I want to be like David Koresh.
Well, the guy that started
you
that,
don't.
L. Ron
Why?
Hubbard,
He had a
said the
great
best
gig.
way to get rich in America is starting your own religion. And he did.
Oh,
He's no longer with
Yeah.
us. It's true.
I want to do that too.
L. Ron Hubbard, the inventor of
I could
Scientology,
use more money.
And Dianetics,
Also-
which is how they get you.
also
Best-selling book.
has the Guinness Book of World Record for the most words of fiction written by a human.
Really?
Yes, he wrote gobs of fiction books. And guess where they sell them at? The Scientology Center.
Yeah,
Oh.
Scientology, baby. I'm going to check that out.
Somebody
Somebody chimes in and goes,
check it out.
Cam would probably take the role of a hurricane in a disaster movie. His evil face in the sky laughing mercilessly. he'd take that in a heartbeat.
Yes, you would.
Like, destruction.
Like the next Austin Powers movie.
Yeah.
Is what I imagine.
Those things were great, though. Those movies were fantastic.
Amazing.
Like, you got to.
I love Austin Powers.
Yeah,
movies
I mean,
so much.
They were really, really good.
Tom Cruise is in the banger open for the second one, I think.
The newest Naked Gun has Austin Powers energy.
Tom Cruise in
that's a
Tropic
good point.
Thunder.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
so
He went off the
I
rails.
hate how
on it.
good he is in that.
And apparently, a lot of that was his own
100%
Yep.
improvisation.
They added the character,
Yeah.
and they added him, and he goes, "I want to play him with a fat suit and hairy knuckles."
Yeah.
And they were like, "All right, we'll write it that way."
Okie dokie.
And it works so well.
He killed it.
I love
See,
that movie.
I didn't think he was. I don't know.
You didn't think he was good in that?
No. Robert Downey Jr. was. Jack Black was hilarious, but his role I didn't get.
Jack Black. I love.
I thought
Jack
he was
Black.
hilarious.
I love Jack Black so much in that.
He's
movie.
hilarious.
So ridiculous.
I like him, man. He's really talented. Jack Black is really talented. He's a damn good singer too. Like he is.
Funny.
He's talented. Can I give you a hot take? Emos does kind of suck though. Do you like emos?
Oh my God!
Are they paying you still?
No.
Oh, yeah, they suck. It's
Cameron,
crappy. No. It's crappy.
do not
pizza.
say that.
It's
I don't-
crappy
Don't do it.
pizza.
Don't
Cameron.
do it.
It's
They
cheap
could come back
pizza.
and pay you again.
That
No.
is true. I'm saying this,
I
not
would
Carlie.
I would love for them to ask me to do their commercials
Right, so
again.
say you
Please,
like it.
Okay.
I've been begging. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. I'm
Yeah.
not. I like it. So you can state your opinion
That's
all
right.
day.
All
That's
good.
fine. You can tell me your thoughts and feelings and hopes and dreams. That's
Why?
fine.
Why
I
don't you like it, Cam?
Because
let's
it's
get into it.
it's just cheaper. It's cheaper everything.
What?
Okay, well, I'll give you an example.
Do you think Provel tastes cheap?
No. I love Provel. No.
I
Just
don't think it tastes cheap at all.
because if you took a Peroni's or a Joe Bacardi's and you loaded it up with toppings and you sat it down right here and opened it up and you did the same thing with Emos, it would look and taste completely different.
Yeah, it
That
does.
tastes cheap.
It does look
This
and taste
doesn't.
completely
Yeah, their
different,
sauce is
Cam.
different.
One's cheap and one's not cheap.
No, even
Yes.
sauce is different.
No, I don't. The sauce is fine. I'm just saying, even like the bacon isn't crispy. Like it's just been sitting there. It's just cheaper.
The bacon's not crispy when you eat Emos.
No,
Carlie,
it's rubbery. It's crap.
We are going to the. I'm just saying, like I'm not the biggest emos person. You like I criticize the living daylights out of emos and St. Louis style pizza. When I tell people to go to pizza in St. Louis, I tell them to go to Pizza Go-Go and La Pizza because I want hand. I want hand toss. Why don't you say Pizza Go-Go is great because it's also really good. Notice how you just can't say anything in the city is good, can you?
I said La Pizza's great.
It's not in the city. Literally not in the city.
Whoa.
It's in U City.
Whoa.
That's not in the city. That's in the
like
county.
Adjacent.
That's in the county.
My address.
You guys, I hate it when we fight.
I know. I'm sorry.
My address is St.
Anyhow.
Louis.
Anyhow.
I'm not in the city.
The one thing. You live in Kirkwood.
Oh my gosh.
No, I live in Crystal Lake Park, and the address comes up St. Louis.
That's still not. That's still the county. The one thing that Emos gets right, in my opinion, is when I get a pizza with bacon on it. That bacon is crispy as hell. It's perfect.
It's crispy as hell, Cam.
I think you're going
cheap.
You're going to a bad Emos.
Cheap. I'm just telling you.
That's pizza.
Yeah, that's a piece of pizza.
That's pizza.
What do you got? Let me see.
That's pizza.
Oh yeah, baby. That's New York style right there. I want
You're
that
raised
grease.
where you fold it.
Give me
there's
that
a little
grease.
channel of grease in there.
God.
That's pizza.
Emos is trash,
I
Rooster.
still like it. I'm still gonna eat it.
You can still like Emos, but what I showed was just pizza.
I'm gonna eat that too.
Oh man, if somebody came over here from the East Coast and tried Emos. What did Portnoy give it? A 5.3?
It's like a 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's like yes, it's not
exactly.
East Coast pizza, but like East Coast pizza is my favorite. It doesn't mean it's the only way to make pizza. But like people in Chicago are the biggest hypocrites in the world because all they do is bitch about St. Louis style
he
pizza.
hates Chicago people.
I know.
You guys say bitch around
all
here?
they do is bitch about St. Louis
He
style
hates
pizza
Chicago
and
people
and
Kansas City
their
people.
then you'll talk about like, well, actual real Chicago style pizza is actually tavern style pizza. Like, oh, you mean thin crust and cut into squares, which Chicago people tell me is like an abominable thing to do to pizza. Hypocrites.
Do you like Chicago people or Kansas City people more?
People.
The people?
The people.
I guess I like Chicago people more.
Wow.
Unfortunately for my life.
Rock doesn't like
to
a
my
lot
great
of things,
chagrin,
just so you know.
And he gets angry.
He gets,
about it.
yes, yeah. Is there anybody you hate?
Like, I'll have Emos. It's fine. It's not my
I
favorite.
don't want to talk about who I.
We did a Mount Rushmore on who Rock hated.
In fairness, I swung big on that Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, you did.
Who's on it?
Everyone.
Oh,
So apparently, with the four choices, it encapsulated the entire globe.
No, I stuck to the big ones. You know,
that was hilarious.
dictators and Middle Eastern oil tycoons and monarchs. They made up the majority of the Mount Rushmore.
Okay, so it's not like people that live in St. Louis.
No.
There was one. They're on a list.
He hates
they're not about
Cronky was on the list.
Okay,
Cronky, I think might have been the only non-murderous person on the list.
Yeah,
says a lot about him.
Yeah, he didn't kill anybody, did he?
No.
Okay.
Not
just
like
our
directly.
dreams.
Exactly.
I mean,
Rock's dreams.
I bet you there's an old couple in Texas that probably bid it a couple years earlier than they would have.
It was a beautiful place.
Can I ask
Lovely
you a question?
area.
Yeah, you can, Kat.
You've been on this dais now 40 minutes or so. You do your own show. You're a veteran of broadcast media.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of our show? And be totally honest and be rude and be
critique us. We need to work on things.
Let us have it. You can say dumb.
Yeah.
We're always trying to get better. We're always trying to get better. So let us have it.
I'm having a good time. I'm glad you guys entertained my Titanic talk. I cannot talk about the Titanic enough. Really, I think they put a cap on it on my show. So yeah, we've had to cut out a lot of Titanic talk on my show.
What's your
She likes
thoughts?
disasters too.
I'm going to get into a little conspiracy theory on the Titanic.
What?
If you don't mind. A lot of the people who were on the Titanic were anti-bankers and not even anti-capitalists would be too far of a stretch. But there were a lot of people who were fighting against laissez-faire capitalism in the banking system at the time, and they all went down and banking took off in both England and America over the next 40 to 50 to 80 years. I think I'm just saying. I like the idea of a little bankers conspiracy going on here. The richest and most powerful people took down the people trying to take them down.
Although there was icebergs everywhere, and they should have ran
hit an iceberg.
They should have ran into that damn thing straight on.
The iceberg, though, Kat. If you
blame the captain,
exactly, they screwed up.
You think the captain was paid off to take his own life?
And die?
Did he die?
He died. Oh God, yeah.
How well off has his family been for the last 100 years?
I didn't investigate.
Let's ask some questions. Is all I'm saying, Kat.
The 9/11 conspiracies are wild. Titanic, I think they just hit a damn iceberg because they're trying to.
Kreider jumps into the chat. A bunch of people who died. A bunch of the richest people who died were anti-Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve goes through a few years later.
I know that. I just think that they screwed up because they were trying to get there in record time, and there's icebergs literally everywhere, and everything just kind of came about where they hit it the worst spot where it just popped open all those rivets, and they couldn't do anything about it. If they would have just went really slow and hit that damn thing head on, they would have been okay.
It would have been fine, yeah.
So,
do you think if you weren't a professional hockey player, you would have become
a singer,
a boat captain?
Oh, I was a boat captain, girl. What's up? I had a badass boat on that Merrimack River for 12
what happened
years.
To it?
Well, it got flooded when I was in Nottingham, England, because my dad didn't take it from the dry marina to my driveway, and it was underwater for 5 days. And the 2015 floods of Eureka, when it flooded every single year.
Did you ever damage the boat?
Yeah, damn right.
Well, tell us about that.
You can't spell damage without damn.
I hit rocks with that thing. I blew the engine.
You ever run out of gas?
Yes.
Okay.
I blew the engine 20 miles upriver, and I leaked so much oil into that river and all the way from the boat docks to my driveway.
Leaked oil into the river?
Oil leaking a trail all the way to my house. Gosh. Where police officers live and I had a bucket with oil coming. Oh, Jesus.
That's Captain Cam.
Oh,
that's Captain Cam.
Oh, my God.
He would have got the Titanic.
You're part of the Marine crisis.
The Titanic would have survived the iceberg, but unfortunately, Greenland would have had their coastline ruined.
He wanted to be captain of the Valdez.
Yes, Exxon Valdez, 1986, baby.
See, he knows.
It rocked Alaska. I also got in a wreck. I was wheeling Kate.
Knows dates like that.
I took Kate out there.
I couldn't tell you anything else about that year.
Once Kate and I were first dating, I took her on the boat with a couple of my buddies, and we're cruising. And I'm looking at Kate, and I'm like, "What's that?" And the river goes like this, and there's a huge sandbar. I'm like, "Yeah, what's up? I'm cool, aren't I?" And I go, blah! She flew up, boom, hit her head. Everybody's like all over the place, like, "Oh my God!"
You gave Kate a concussion?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
Wasn't paying attention, jamming out. Boom. She hit her head. Like,
you know that video of the people in the boat, and it starts like rocking a little bit,
horrible.
and it's rocking, and then it flips, and all of them get thrown for a loop. That's Cam on in the river.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
She stayed
God.
with me. She stayed with me. But I proposed to Kate on that boat too. I proposed to Kate and Mark Twain
happily ever after.
Did you just say, yeah, I was a captain girl?
Wait, you
damn right I was.
you proposed on that boat?
Yeah.
And when did that boat? This was 2015.
I proposed to Kate earlier than that. Way earlier.
And what year did you get married?
What?
19.
19.
Did you concuss her into saying yes?
Yeah, well, it just we just had a lot of things were going on. I mean, my career was winding down.
Contract signed.
I had issues. I had to do something. It took a little while. Did I love her the whole time? Yeah, dang right. Did she live with me? Yes. We just didn't get married until 2019.
And you timed that. You timed that ceremony at a good time, right?
Yeah. Right when the second round of the playoffs were going on. I think it was finals maybe. I don't know.
Cam was out of town when the Blues were in the Western Conference Finals that year.
Yeah, I went down.
So we're here in the station trying to talk about the Blues going on the most legendary run in the history of their franchise, and the one Blues player on staff is in a different country getting married.
That's
I was
so
in Cabo.
Cool. It's really cool, Cam.
Yeah, it's cool. That's what I do. We didn't get married in Cabo. That'd be too expensive.
And the best part is he planned it. You guys planned it in like January. Like, well, they suck. They're not going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, we got back for the final. It's all good.
You did.
Yep. We both saw it together. Actually, Game 7 in Boston. Quite nice. Lovely, lovely time.
Did you get down to the ice?
Oh.
No, I didn't. What a nightmare. What a freaking nightmare.
Cam may or may not have gotten locked out of.
You are the best dude.
May or may not have gotten locked out of TD Garden as the game was going final.
All my buddies would text me down, like Phil Maroon's like, get down here. I could have.
Cam's banging on the door.
They would have. The guard. Caruso said Kate and I could have flown on the jet back home with them if I would have made it down to the ice. Son of a bitch.
So Cam's up in the stands and he tells the guard, I got to get down to the ice.
Oh,
and the guard says, yeah, just go through this door.
And I go, yay. I went through the door and I'm like, oh, I'm outside. And I turn around. It's those doors with no handles on the end. And I'm like, I'm locked out.
Oh, no.
Stupid.
So he was playing a trick on you?
I don't know. I'm like, hey, man, I just got done doing TV. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, how do I get to the ice? I got to get down there. Like, yeah, go through those doors right there. I'm like, boom, ran out there, shut right behind me, locked out.
You could have flown back with the team.
It wasn't with the team. It was with the family jet. They had 2 jets going. Better than flying commercial. I got stuck in Chicago while everybody's partying. Obie Clark's. I wanted to get there too. We got stuck in Chicago on delay, but it all worked out in the end. We partied with that cup all summer long, man. Oh, God almighty.
I like this from Kreider. Kreider says, maybe you guys should plan to renew your vows this upcoming playoffs.
Why?
Because then the Blues will start winning.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. You gotta score goals and play better defensively and get goaltending and whatnot. Okay, we're gonna go to break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the West.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station. Tune in each week as STL Sports Central, the Lou Information Station, and the Too Many Men on the Mic podcast present the Mid-States Club Hockey Association Game of the Week. Brought to you by Mattingly Lumber, Vantage Credit Union, Chicken and Pickle, and by the Watson Private Wealth Group at Stifel.
The countdown to the 2025-2026 Grizzlies season is on, and our 10-game packs are the ticket to your ultimate fan experience. Whether you want to see the big names or just cheer on your team on the weekend, you can save money on a ticket pack that fits you. Choose from 4 different pack varieties or stack multiple packs to make sure you don't miss any marquee matchup or electric atmosphere this season. Visit Grizzlies.com pack to get your ticket pack today.
The Earl Austin Experience with Earl Austin Jr. Saturday mornings from 9 to 11. Brought to you by Fast Track Auto Transport, St. Louis's go-to company for all your vehicle transport needs. Visit ftautotrans.com or call 636-677-9004. LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. A police chase that began in Pontoon Beach ended in a standoff early Wednesday in North St. Louis. Officers say a man and woman fled a park after hitting an officer with their car, leading police on a pursuit. The chase ended near West Florissant and Alcott Avenues, where the suspects fired shots before surrendering. Both were taken into custody, and no serious injuries were reported. A St. Louis church food pantry is scrambling to feed families for Thanksgiving after thieves broke in 3 times last week, stealing more than $4,000 in food and clothing. The thefts left the shelves at the St. Luke Memorial Missionary Baptist Food Pantry nearly empty. They're asking for donations to restock. Firefighters rescued an unhoused man from a burning vacant home Wednesday morning in Wellston in the 1500 block of Irving Avenue. Firefighters pulled the man from a second-floor window, and he is expected to be okay. 5 others escaped. The cause of the fire is under investigation. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. We'll be in pretty good shape for a while. High pressure in southern plains still covering our area. Nice and comfortable on the daytime highs today. We'll be in the mid-60s, and we should get plenty of sunshine, and the wind will stay light. 50 and a few clouds for the overnight hours. Warming up a little bit on Friday. Sunshine in mid-70s, sunny over the weekend. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers, it's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr.
And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter.
When we hit the field, we have each other's back.
And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season, and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at CardinalsInsurance.net. MIZ.
ZOU.
When you buy a hot tub, you want more than bubbles. You want value that lasts. At St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, their low overhead means premium American-made products priced better than the competition and the best price guarantee in town. They'll beat any local dealer on a comparable model. With over 38 years in business and 400-plus five-star reviews, you can trust they'll be there to service your spa long after the sale. St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse, highest quality, best price. Visit besthotTubprices.com today.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Janssen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah. 954, baby. What's up? Hot Take Central 2.0. Well, I'm glad somebody else likes Titanic stuff like I do. That's nice. That's nice to know. Nice to know. Very interesting stuff. I like it.
Yeah, we'll get Carlie to come in here every couple weeks and just kind of shoot the ass. It'll be fun.
Yeah, man. That's what we do on here. That's what we do.
How's Makita? Did we get an update?
Yeah, I mean, if my dad's not going crazy right now, that means that she's okay. But that's scary. Like, did she get cut open or anything? Like, do we got to do something?
That's what I want to know.
Damn it. Coyotes usually don't. I don't know. I hear them at night way more than a day, but they're slimy little buggers, man. They'll get you, dude.
And they're vicious.
They're vicious. They're mean. They're not very big. Some are. I've seen big ones. And they will tear your Rottweiler apart.
And they'll pack mentality.
That's it. They're like hyenas. Not as big, not as powerful jaw, but they will slaughter monster dogs.
6-on-1.
Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Dog's like, ah. All of a sudden he gets the leg, then boom, boom. Then they know, they jump on it. Scary. Really scary. They're everywhere out there too. I see them dead on the side of the road all the time. Like, oh, is that a dog? Oh, it's a coyote. You could always tell. They're like mangy looking, like nasty. Like their hair is like thick, nasty looking.
That's why I have a nice fenced, secure backyard. Still, I watch Stella, keep an eye out.
Yeah. Oh, my dogs. If I treated my kids the way I baby my dogs, oh my God, they'd have a miserable life, I think, because my dogs are indoor, they got a luxury. They get to chill outside. We go for walks and stuff like that, but there's no freedom for them out there at all.
Well, they don't want it, right?
No,
They're happy.
would. No, are you kidding? They would love to go run around the golf course for 5 hours. You're damn right they would. Not allowed to. Not allowed to. Got to put my foot down. They're indoor doggies. And we love them, and I try to protect them as much as possible. Oh, God almighty.
I'm glad Makita's okay.
Yeah, I know. Good God. 10 minutes of
That's scary.
10 times the jaw pressure of a pit bull. Oof, Jesus. Yeah. They're nasty, dude.
They have more jaw power than a pit bull?
Coyotes have more jaw power than a pit bull?
Oh, I think he was talking about hyenas.
Oh, I was like, wait.
Yeah, hyenas, big time. Hyenas are way up there. They're up there with like gator, and I think a jaguar has the most strength going. Jaguars.
Yeah, coyotes bites force is on 88. Pit bulls around 330.
Yeah, but they just come in waves. Boom, 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 boom. They'll tear you apart too. Actually, I don't know. Like, yeah, that'd be a tough fight.
You have to understand they're wild.
I took a two-step run
Exactly.
up. I took a two-step run up on a coyote one time.
Oh, I'll kick him right in the face. I'll kick you right in the face.
I booted that little effort.
God.
What happened?
I took a two-step run up on a coyote one time. And I just field goaled that SOB about 15 yards.
Why?
Because it was getting close to the campsite. We just had to,
Yeah.
we had to
I got to take care of business.
We had to show it one time, like, we will hurt you if you get too close, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like we are sleeping here. We were doing it was a hiking trip. So we were literally just camping in the middle of the woods, just in a spot that wasn't a usual campsite. And a coyote got too close, and I just two-footed.
Were you armed at all?
No, we had knives. We all had pretty solid knives on us. Like
stick that thing right in the neck.
Like, yeah, if one of them actually like bit one of us, we probably would have had it. But I was just like, I'm just gonna 2-foot and just run up and kick it right in the stomach.
You're the hero.
I booted that thing.
Did you try to scare it off at first with noise, and it didn't budge?
It just kind of kept coming back.
All right,
And
we
I was
got
like,
to
we
go.
gotta show it.
We got to go. We love all you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Doo-da.
Fast Track Auto Transport has been a trusted leader in vehicle shipping for over 25 years, providing reliable, affordable service across the U.S. Fast Track offers